Fire officials say because the building was an old meat-packing plant, years of grease had built up inside the walls. This, they say, contributed to the speed in which the fire spread.
The building was very hard to gain access to. It was under demolition, there is construction debris and so forth, and the building does not communicate from level to level. In this case, it wouldn't have made any difference because it was going through the roof in any event, or people could not have made entry.
In 2009, fires destroyed nearly 400,000 homes, killing 2,600 people in the United States alone. Thanks to sculptor Patricia Billings of Kansas City, Missouri, that statistic may be close to zero in the near future.
I worked for 25 years as a medical technician, being sent to the burn wards of each of one of the hospitals that I worked for. I cannot tell you what an effect that makes when you are close to and see people who have been burned, and particularly children, every day that you work. And it certainly made a big impression on me. And when I found out that I could make materials for homes and commercial buildings which would not allow a fire to even happen, I'd formed a mission, and until I have completed that mission, I cannot quit work. And all of the products that I have been put together for that reason. I put together 6 products because I knew, after 12 years with Giovanni, I knew what products were on the market that shouldn't have been, that didn't work and didn't do what I thought they should do.
Our first test product is Firesafe B, 2 inches thick. This product is recommended as replacement for drywall. Firesafe B is strong, economical, and absolutely fireproof. It can be reduced to a 1/4 inch thickness and it still will not burn. Most house fires are 2,000 degrees. In our test, we've used an acetylene torch which produced a 3,000 to 4,000 degree flame. Due to the composition of Firesafe B, we were able to leave the flame on the sample for 2 minutes. At the end of the burn test, Firesafe B was still fire safe. Please notice that there is no flame and no smoke. Therefore, if these panels were installed in a home and there was a fire between 1,800 and 2,000 degrees, the contents of the house would still burn, but the floors, the walls, and the ceiling would not, giving the occupants a minimum of 4 hours to exit safely. The current drywall products on the market have a PSI of 300. Firesafe B has a compressive strength of 5,000 PSI. As you can see, this product remains cool to the touch, even directly behind the flame. Our next product tested was FireCRETE, 2 inches thick. We recommend this product as a replacement for concrete. It can serve the many purposes of concrete, but FireCRETE is moisture resistant and fireproof. In this burn test, the acetylene torch with a 3,000 to 4,000 degree flame is used for 2 minutes on the sample. FireCRETE is very inexpensive, lightweight, and very strong, with a PSI between 5,000 and 6,000. Its moisture resistance will prevent mold from forming. 1 square foot of concrete 2 inches thick weighs 25 pounds. 1 square foot of FIRECRETE 2 inches thick weighs 9 pounds, thereby making FIRECRETE more economical to transport and an excellent replacement to concrete. This product can be easily sprayed on an exterior wall as stucco for homes. Notice that it produces no flame and no smoke, and it was cool to the touch even directly behind the flame. FIRETHERM A is recommended for use as insulation anywhere foam insulation is currently being used. It has an R4R value and has passed a propane torch burn test of 4 hours at 2,000 degrees. This burn test will be done with an acetylene torch of 3,000 to 4,000 degrees for 2 minutes. FIRETHERM A is very lightweight at 36 ounces for 1 square foot, 2 inches thick, and has an R3.72 rating at 140 degrees mean temp test. Foam insulation at 140 degrees loses 29% of its R. After the 2-minute burn test, FIRETHERM A produced no smoke and no fire. As you can see, it was cool to the touch on both sides of the sample. FIRETHERM A can be sprayed on or molded into panels to be used as home or commercial building insulation. FIRETHERM B is our next insulation product. It's a stronger, more dense material than FIRETHERM A. It is also a bit more expensive. Again, we use the acetylene torch at 3,000 to 4,000 degrees for 2 minutes. After the flame was extinguished, it was still cool to the touch on the front and back side directly behind the torched area. This test proves again that FIRETHERM B is a fire-safe product. Beta Burn Safe was created as a lightweight, non-toxic, inexpensive, no aggregate material that can be sprayed onto the interior walls of existing buildings, thereby making them a fire-safe structure. The Beta Burn Safe material is easy to spray on and can be customized by painting over it or by adding a color directly into the mixture. As you can see once again, after a 2-minute burn with the flame of 3,000 to 4,000 degrees, the Beta Burn Safe material does not flame or burn. The smoke in this demonstration is a result of the torch flame on the tabletop itself. Beta Burn Safe remains cool to the touch on the front of the sample and on the back directly behind the torched area.
Most of the products that are available today could not pass these tests. We would not have any of them passing these tests. They would all have flames and smoke, and a lot of it. So what you saw here today is very unusual as far as construction materials go. I don't know of anything else that will do this.